Morning, people. I am confused this morning. I'm not out on the bike because my mate's coming up. A few of us are going out on the motorbikes to do a photo shoot up near Bakewell. I won't have time to go out, have a dawn ride, do this video for you folks, and get ready for going out. So, what am I going to talk about this morning? There's an elephant in the room. Antifa. BLM. Statues. Far right. The whole thing is confusing the hell out of me. Now, this may get some thumbs downs on the old YouTube. I'm ready for that. Because the extremists have probably got this far into it and decided they don't like me anyway. Of both sides. This is what's confusing me. I watched lots of footage yesterday of London, Newcastle, Bristol. Here's my confusion. You've got white-skinned people marching with Black Lives Matter people. Some I saw wearing handcuffs and I'm sorry on here. I'm confused. And on the other side of the argument, you've got people, predominantly football fans it appears, but human beings, standing in front of a statue of Winston Churchill, and we all know why there's a statue to Winston Churchill. It certainly ain't for his exploits in Gallipoli now, is it? No, it was for defeating the bad German people. I'll not say the name because I don't want to get banned. The National Social Democratic Workers' Party of Germany. Doing salutes that same NSDAP people used to do. I'm confused. Because if the man on the statue that had been covered up behind them could see what they were doing, I dare say he'd be a bit cross. Because he put a lot of years of his life, many thousands of many committed to wiping out that. I'm confused. You see? I'm confused by it. How do we get to that? And then we've got a situation where I saw a video from a guy called Sapper Ken. And Sapper Ken was told he had to move on because the people around him were singing a racist song and threatened with arrest. Racist song. Here's my confusion. Do you know what the racist song was? God Save the Queen. God Save the Queen is a racist song now. Are they going to go up to Buckhouse and arrest Lizzie Windsor? Eh? Or the family that sing it to her? Or the people outside? I mean, I'm confused. I'm not being an adjutant. I'm not trying to be a devil's advocate here. I'm properly not. I'm confused by this nonsense. The Antifa movement, anti-fascism, being so intolerant of everybody that they're actually more fascist than the fascists that they're campaigning and protesting about. They're more fascist than Mussolini. Go and look him up if you don't understand who that was. I don't get it. I don't understand it. What's going on with you people? I mean, I'm not that old. And in my lifetime, we've had Ebony and Ivory living together side by side in harmony on keyboards. And what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? I saw a person yesterday on a YouTube clip giving it Billy-O she was. Because some people say, oh, I don't see colour. And she took that to mean, I don't recognise your ethnicity. come on. Come on, grow the hell up. We are all different. There's not black, white, brown, different shades of this and that. I'm not going to say yellow. That in itself is non-PC as well. But whatever. Us pale-skinned people, we're the coloured people, right? We're the ones that go red when we're hot. We're the ones that go blue when we're cold. We're the ones that go green when we're ill. All right? There was an argument I saw yesterday where a man was considering, what's that Formula One, right? Lewis Hamilton, sorry, in mind. Lewis Hamilton. And this man put forward the idea that Lewis Hamilton was a bit of an idiot because he was promoting Hugo Boss. And Hugo Boss, whether you know this or not, it's true, made the uniforms for the Third Reich. Come on. But instead of ignoring that, frankly, silly comment, this guy decides he's going to report it and then take to social media and tell the people, I've reported you to Lewis Hamilton, I've reported you to Mercedes, I've reported you to Facebook, I've reported you, I've told teacher. I'm afraid that set me off. I had to take this bloke on a little bit. Because, yes, Hugo Boss made the uniforms for the aforementioned military people. It was a long time ago, wasn't it? Then this guy, during the course of his defending black people, called them coloured. Now, one thing I'm not confused about was the civil rights movement in the 60s in America was very much standing up against black people being called coloureds. It was offensive. It was used as an offensive term. There were signs up saying no coloureds, whites only, no coloureds, right? So to use that term, I understand, is offensive, and I don't use it. If somebody's got black skin, I call them black person, right? I'd rather just call them their name, if it's all right with everybody, just to call them a human being, you know. I'm confused. You've got the right acting left, the left acting right. The middle can't do anything except wear handcuffs and say, I'm sorry for everything. Complaining about William Wilberforce. William Wilberforce stood up at great personal risk to stop the slavery. Yes, he had earned profit for years before. But he'd realised his mistakes. Does he not get any credit for backtracking, for realising he was wrong, for correcting his mistake? Is it not worth putting a statue up? I mean, surely these Antifa people should be celebrating William Wilberforce. And now I see we've got sorry, I'm getting more confused. A website. And on this website, you can go and enter the name of any statues you don't like. True, go and look it up. Attached to the BLM movement. Any statues you don't like. And when I was a young scallywag, I was sort of aligned with the anarchist movement. You know, as you do, young, angry, got cross at all the teachers, preachers and policemen, so I wanted to tear it all down. I was young and I was stupid. And a lot of these people are young and stupid. But thankfully, when I was young and stupid, there were older and wiser people to give me one of them upside the head and tell me I was being young and stupid and educate me as to why I was being young and stupid and stopping me from being stupid anymore. So come on, we don't want a race war. We don't want people stabbed in the neck because they happen to be standing in front of a statue saying you should be respecting the statue. Yeah, I saw that video. It's disgraceful. Come on, man. It's not about black and white. You don't understand. We are all of us down at the bottom, right? Which is now the bottom 90%, as that a minority. But those of us down at the bottom of the earnings scale, those of us with nothing, those of us that grew up on council estates, those of us that have terraced houses, if we've got houses at all, the sofa surfers, the homeless, the street sleepers, we're the ones being oppressed, not because of the colour of our skin, but because we ain't got the millions, the generas, the dollars, the bunts to put in the pots. And that's what it's all about these days. It's all about the money. So, I've said a lot and I've been a bit cross. And I suppose most of you are turned off by now. But the truth of the matter is, I'm going out on my motorbike. I'm going to enjoy my time with my friends, socially distant. I can't shake hands because of this blooming virus that's cursing us all. But I'm going to try and enjoy myself today. You can tell I'm different. I ain't been out on the bike, so I'm a little bit more spiky than I am when I'm normally talking to you. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go out, beat this black dog, and try and forget all the confusion. Try and find something that isn't confusing and settle down with that. That's me done. I love you all. Please, please, let's tone down the rhetoric. Let's not tear down statues. Let's not go around stabbing one another. Hey? We've had enough of that. So try and be nice to people. Try and see the other side. Try and just walk over the confusion and not get involved in the confusion. Don't make it worse. Make it better. Be part of the solution, not part of the problem. I'm going to do my bit. I hope you do yours. You take care. God bless you all. Ta-da.